Hello and welcome back to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So in the last one we were finishing up with Kiryu's group. We got to see an epic battle, probably my favorite battle so far in the game, where we actually broke the turn order with the enemies and had to fight them in real time. That was really cool. Very, very fun. And then we ended up, well, we learned that Ebina actually disbanded the Kiryu clan on the spot for reasons unknown. I don't know why he did it so quickly, just out of nowhere, and on a live stream, of all things. That's kind of weird to do when you're disbanding the Yakuza. But either way, we saw that, and then we switched back to Ichiban's group, who is trying to find a boat to get to Nele Island, and they couldn't, and they're being attacked by zealots from Palikana everywhere, and then Jungi Han showed up out of nowhere, so now he's in our group. Yay! So, I made some decisions. One, he's going to be on Hero for the rest of the game, I think, for the story at least, because after watching that last battle and seeing a chef and a tennis player come in to rescue Kiryu, I've decided that I'm going to at least visually make them stay on, you know, their original look, because I think it would be way more fitting for the scenes. So they're all going to be wearing normal outfits, except for Adachi. I think this looks better than his normal outfit, honestly. He looks way too awesome there. And when I can switch back to them, I'll put them on normal. I'm probably going to make him Dragon of Dojima again, though. But yeah, I'm gonna switch everyone back to original outfits and probably maybe level Samurai on Jungi Han, just so he has moves. But I'm gonna switch him back to Hitman at some point because it's a good job. So I made his ultimate bat. It's not fully upgraded, obviously, but still, I had to make it. So he's ready to go. He's going to stay like this for the entire game. And we're already over leveled, so none of this matters. We need to go get Jungi Han some clothes before I do all of his walk-in talks, the table talks, and the Bond events in this episode, which that's, if you don't want to see any of that, you can skip after this plot right here. But yeah, that's the plan. Unless this plot is forced for a long time. I don't think picking up clothes for him is going to lock us in the plot forever. Guys. Wow. Oh, we got around him. There we go.
Hey.
Remember, anybody here could be one of Bryce's people. And we shouldn't waste time. First stop, clothes for, Mr. Han here. Whoa, don't call him Mr. Han, that's weird.
Aloha. It's great so far.
I guess he doesn't know him yet, but I would hope he doesn't stick to that name. Oh god, people are doubling up on voices again. Hold on. God damn. I wish the blue guys, like, you could just skip the fight. Instead of having to enter the fight and then hit L2, if you could just skip it, that'd be great, but...
Oh!
You can't. Now, how about this place? Well, their stock does seem as though it would lend itself to mobility. Okay, let's take a look.
Huh?
How about this?
Huh?
Are you joking? That crap looks 10 years out of fashion. Nah, get our man something like this.
No.
You're crazy. That's probably the oldest thing in the mall.
You wanna go?
That's because it's timeless. What would you suggest? Thought you'd never ask. Get a load of this, baby. Whoa, that is stylish. That'll be outdated in 2 minutes after they ring you up.
Stop!
You idiots, we're trying to make him look less noticeable. Ah, right. Guess I kind of forgot that part. Oh dear. So you want something easy to move in and inconspicuous, yeah?
You're right.
Precisely. And fabric that breathes well, preferably. How about this? Price is pretty reasonable.
Oh!
Hey, not bad.
Oh.
I got no complaints. Jungi?
Yes.
It's immaculate. I'll take it at once. What? It's just... Oh, that's a giant pocket. What? Apologies for making you all wait. How do I look? Not bad. Figures Chiton would make the best call. It's just a t-shirt. A normal t-shirt. Oh, well, an abnormal t-shirt. Never should have doubt. Should have been any tout. Yeah, well, I still say he could use a little more panache. Huh. I have to admit, this is definitely in fashion. What's funny?
No.
I just realized I'd almost forgotten we're in a race against time. This was quite enjoyable, as distractions go. Well, let's come back again and shop more when the clock's not ticking.
Naturally.
I look forward to it. All right, let's pick up whatever else we need then. But I don't think we should head for Yumai's just yet. How about one last stop at Revolve?
Okay.
Go. The classic Haru treatment. Immediately just giving him all the stuff.
These shopping malls are so fun to walk around.
Yeah, everyone's enjoying themselves, so you feel happy too. And way more styles than you can find in Japan.
Chichon, what's that you're looking at?
I can't help myself with little things like these. Look, it's a chicken in a bathtub. How cute is that?
Sure, but what do you even use it for?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. I think it's a lighter. Oh, that duck is hula dancing.
Why do I get the feeling your room's filled with this stuff?
Everything goes to
I
him now.
appreciate it, Kasuga-san.
Yeah, you absolutely need it. Do we have anything we haven't bought here? Oh, everything. Okay. Buy. Need to have one of everything.
Thank you for
Okay. We got lots to do here. We might as well grab this table talk rebel here. We need to get his bond at least 50 anyway,
I
so.
love shopping centers like this. They're so exciting to walk around.
Yeah, I getcha. There's so many people, it makes you think of zombie movies.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, this is a classic zombie spot. Oh, it's great imagining what you'd do if they came.
Like home improvement centers are the same too, right?
Hey, Adachi-san, if a zombie outbreak started right now, what would you use?
Come on, it's gotta
That
be
cone.
a chainsaw. I mean, that's the zombie killer MVP, right?
Amateur move.
What are you, a zombie professional?
If you're such a pro, Tomizawa-san, what would you use?
Obviously a shovel. It's got the trifecta. Bash, lunge, and slash, baby. Doesn't need any electricity. Plus, you can dig with it.
True.
All right. You make a good case. Chichon, how about you?
I'd just drop a bomb on the whole place.
Hey, what about us survivors, huh? We'd die in the blast.
C'est la vie.
Is she mad at us or something?
I don't think she was in the mood for zombie talk.
Oh boy. Okay, so we were missing a lot of those normal chats because he wasn't here either. We're missing so much. I'm gonna take these guys out. Hold on.
All right.
Oh man, I thought I would have got something out of that because it was a crown, but no, they gave me mittens.
Felix. Oh, aloha.
All right,
Thanks
let's.
very Oh, aloha.
What do we need? We need this and this.
Indeed.
You really went and did it, huh?
Indeed.
Hard to believe what I just witnessed.
Ain't no turning back now, friends. I've done the unthinkable.
What?
This kid's meal's all mine.
I'm surprised they even let you order it.
They didn't even bat an eye.
There's an age limit right there on the menu. Guess that's ballsy in its own way.
I'm determined to try everything once. Besides, it looks good, right? Can't just skip it because it's kids only.
You do have a point. Hamburg steak, fries, fried shrimp, chicken fried rice, dessert.
Why do these
Now
always come up?
I want some.
Yep, a meal fit for champions. Now, I may be an old man, but I guess my tastes haven't aged one bit.
Nothing wrong with old school cool on your plate.
I don't know about cool.
Yeah, the only thing is, I'd still be hungry afterwards.
Well, it's a kid's portion after all. You gonna order seconds?
No, I wouldn't go that far. What if they ran out or something? Taking food from kids is definitely not cool.
It looks like you're more grown up than I thought.
Nothing's more precious than a little one's smile, am I right?
Doesn't sound that heroic when your cheeks are stuffed with flan.
Oh boy. Why do I always end up doing table talks on the days that like I record before I
My
eat?
plate.
Usually I like eat then
Thanks
record
very
like
much.
later, but every time we've done like a table talk episode, it's been this. I haven't eaten yet, and they're just gonna make it worse. All right, I'm gonna run upstairs quick and check if there's anything up there. Ah, there was nothing.
This area is packed with luxury cars.
Sure feels
Let me see where we're headed before. Okay.
swanky, don't it? Also, check out that convertible. Oh, it must feel great to ride with the top down at the height of summer.
You are naive, Kasuga-san. A convertible in the summer is nothing but a steel trap. All fun and games till you hit a traffic jam or a stoplight, and suddenly you're in hell. There's no buffer between you and the sun, so you get hit directly by all that heat. People with dark hair should be even more mindful. Dark hair attracts more solar energy.
Holy cow. Man, when you put it that way, it sounds pretty awful. Oh, hey, so that's why your hair's that color then.
Do you really think this iconic look was all for the sake of some convertible?
All right.
Sounds like convertibles aren't always fun on a hot day. Apparently, white hair doesn't help beat the heat much either. But your black outfit, that thing. No wonder you have heat issues. In that. All right, I want to be able to walk away, so we're gonna actually do the
Aloha!
table talk here first. Oh, I don't know what it is. I've never eaten here. Okay.
Well, I'm starved.
Oh,
I was wondering what fried calamari was, but
Oh.
I guess it's just squid rings. Oh, so plump and springy. Wonder how long ago this little fella was swimming around in the water.
Don't think about that.
Good question. Look at us, dining on seafood by the sea. I think I like it here.
Are you okay over there, Adachi-san? You haven't said a word.
It's the calamari. I slather it in mayo sauce and taste bud heaven. Reminds me of my golden years as a mayo lover.
You, a mayo lover? I never knew you liked the stuff. But wait, are you saying you gave it up?
I'm sure he was told to refrain during a checkup or something.
No, I wouldn't talk about it so lightly, Jungi. My health isn't a joke.
My apologies.
But yeah, it was during a checkup. The doctor really let me have it.
Oh, so you admit it.
I used to douse anything and everything in mayo, but that shot up my cholesterol levels, so... Yeah, some things you just gotta let go.
Here, try some cocktail sauce. I guarantee it'll taste just as good.
No! I want mayonnaise, damn it. A big, pasty pile of it.
Are you a child?
With an old man's stubbornness to boot.
Shut your traps!
Well, we did come all the way out to Hawaii. Maybe just this once is okay. I'm sure a teeny bit of mayo won't kill you.
You think so? Well, then fuck it. I'm going the whole hog on the stuff.
Make sure you don't relapse, dude. The doctor's gonna rip you one twice as hard if you do.
Right, yeah. Okay, well, should that happen, would you guys stick up for me?
No.
Nope.
stick up for you. That's not the point. It's so weird seeing Jungi actually be like playful. I mean, I know he was a little.
Leave my plate.
He was a little playful when he joined in the last game,
Thank
but
you.
like not nearly like that. This seems just like a normal dude now. All right, let me check where we're heading that way.
Damn. I misplaced the list of souvenirs that Sunny entrusted me with.
A souvenir list? She actually gave you one of those?
Yes, I remember most of it, so I'm rewriting what I can. But it seems the very last item is escaping me. Was it a dragon keychain or a wooden sword?
Does Sunny think you're out here on a field trip or something? We're really opening up.
Wow, it was a short one. He said he lost the list son he gave him. Sounded like the kind of stuff you get on a field trip. I mean, while you're here, you might as well. Oh, I don't blame her. Oh, there's also a chicken here. Oh yeah, we're doing this first. Bird food. And a jumbo egg. Thank you. We already have the table talks here. Ooh, I'm missing the meal effect. It's fine. I don't care about that. Okay, we do need to head here, so.
Hey, this is random, but do you think any of the shops around here sell chicken breast? I usually prep some after working out.
How often does bodybuilding cross your mind anyway? Ah, scratch that. I bet seeing that chicken reminded you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right.
Wait, what? Training is everything to Jungi. Just seeing a chicken got him thinking of his diet and workout routine. Now that's dedication. Oh god, I don't know if this is on the inside or outside. Well, we'll get there. I gotta fight these guys though. Oh, this is a casino. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
That smells crazy good. Makes me kind of hungry. That place has some killer spicy soup. Makes you sweat like a pig, but so worth it.
That sounds tempting, but I'll have to refrain.
Huh? Can't handle spicy food?
I can, but I have a cold sore. Not sure why I get them so often.
Damn. Not much we can do about that then. Most of the shops around here go hard with the spices. You maybe want some rice porridge or something?
Oh, it seems I've miraculously healed.
Liar. We're really opening up.
Prone to cold sores. He's prone to cold sores, but he says he says some good eats will clear it right up. Never took him for a big eater. 3 table talks? Are you kidding me?
This cashew chicken's so good. Really can't get enough.
So we came all the way to Hawaii just to chow down on Chinese food, huh?
Actually, cashew chicken started in the States. I read that in an article online.
Yeah? Do tell.
To sum it up, it was actually Chinese immigrants in America who invented and popularized the dish.
You
Oh.
don't say. I guess every dish has a unique history.
You know, crab omelet on rice is also considered Chinese, but it first popped up in Japan. Cuisine travels far and wide, huh?
Hey, wherever it came from, all I know is, it's tasty. Now, let's pay our respects to these innovative chefs and carry on their legacy by enjoying every last bite.
Hell
Nice
yeah.
speech there. Too bad you had to ruin it by stuffing your face like a pig.
Well,
You're too picky.
oh, sorry. I couldn't resist. It was just sitting there, calling to me.
Shameless, that man.
Oh, Junki Han wasn't part of it. I don't get any bond for him. Okay.
Cleaned my plate.
You- I'm so jealous that they get to eat all this food because of table talks. I have to sit here and wait. No, you, and you. I'm so hungry. Ugh.
I'm stunned. Oh, these sesame balls are to die for. I could eat a whole boatload.
Just be careful. because these tend to be quite hot.
I know. Not a little kid. Oh, the feeling! It burns!
Hey, didn't a man just warn you? You don't have to rush right into... God, man, that's hot!
Now look who's talking. Let me get some of those. Ah! Oh, jeez. Got me too.
All right, I've had enough of your silly gags. Can't we just enjoy this in peace? That's the hottest I've ever... How can something even be this hot?
Talk about eating your words.
I kind of wish Adachi was in that one too.
Cleaned my plate.
I feel like you would have had some great voice acting there. And then you, and you. Go.
Oh.
Something about fried rice really takes me back. Actually, I just remembered. It was a cold winter night.
Whoa. Does he normally start monologuing out of nowhere?
Back when I was an officer. I was out with a colleague of mine and we ordered fried rice to share. We were just a couple of rookies at the time with hardly a yen to our names. And can you believe it? The bastard ate all the shrimp. There was barely any to begin with. Well, one thing led to another, and then we were trading blows.
I hear ya.
So what happened next?
Well, the restaurant banned our dumbasses, that's what.
Can't say that I didn't see that coming.
That's a damn tragedy. Realizing I'd never taste that fluffy, buttery bowl of heaven again.
Don't say that.
But, as luck would have it, one day I was finally reunited with the dish of my dreams.
The restaurant lifted the ban?
Oh, nah. I ended up making a perfect recreation after stumbling upon this Chinese seasoning I scored from a local supermarket.
Oh.
Well, it was a heartwarming lesson in my life. I realized then that a rose really could grow from a crack in some cold, hard concrete.
What?
That make you all warm and fuzzy inside, Tommy?
Right now, the only thing that'd make me warm and fuzzy is never hearing him again.
It is not the same to just find a random recipe.
Cleaned my plate.
How dare he describe the shrimp like that? Okay, moving on.
Dollars are tough, man. Shopping's hard. I suck at adding decimals.
Really? I've never had any issues with it.
Oh, then can I toss an equation your way?
Please.
How about 1464 plus 4839 plus 8697?
Ha, piece of cake. Exactly 150.
Whoa, impressive! Of course, you can tell if you got it right or not.
Why do I even bother?
All right.
I didn't even bother trying to count. Jungi's good at mental math, even with decimals. Shame he isn't travel size. He'd be a huge help with the dollars and cents stuff out here. Just buy a calculator. Or, you know what? I'm sure your phone has it. We don't add sugar to ours. It's strange, but not bad. It's sort of like a matcha. Okay. Oh, chicken. We don't get to hear interjections from Honolulu City Lights. It's not the same without the screaming.
Aloha!
This. Oh god, that looks good. Real good.
Ooh, I'm starving.
Oh.
You know, I might have said this before, but there's nothing like red wine and meat.
Agreed. Can't have one without the other.
Yes, this has been quite enjoyable. And now, a light cocktail seems like the ideal finisher.
Well, then let's order something. What should it be?
Never heard of this. Vodka, lime juice, and ginger beer. Oh, no. That's not a light cocktail. Yeah, a martini if we're trying to get Jungi points, I think.
Interesting.
Whoa, man, this is like 30 proof liquor. What happened to keeping it light?
Oh, well.
Oh, is that what we said? My bad.
He's getting us absolutely wasted, part of some weird plan?
You got it all wrong. I was just spacing out.
Leave it to old Jungi. He pounded that down without blinking.
He's sleeping with his eyes open.
Oh, I thought he'd get some extra points for that, but maybe a different drink would have.
Cleaned my plate.
I think I chose the neutral option,
Thank you very
though.
much.
Oh god, we're wasted. The next battle's gonna suck. Okay, there is one right next to the shop. Let me check the
Aloha.
shop first. Oh yeah. Always have those on. I might as well restock these, because most of the remaining buddies I need are animals.
Thank you for stopping.
Okay, we are heading... there's a table talk there. And then that's the whole left side up to this point done. And including the mall, actually. I didn't go down here, though. I gotta remember to go down there. Okay, but yeah.
Price on these macadamia nuts is the best I've seen so far.
Are you a fan of them?
They're all right. I plan to buy some as gifts for Komijo.
Oh, look at you being all thoughtful.
Well, we are a vast organization. I'm just scouting out the best deal. The Komijo is quite strict about limiting its cash expenditures.
So even macadamia nuts count as business expenses. We're really opening up.
That's... I would never write those off, but... he says the Komijo consider souvenirs business expenses, so he's looking for the best deal on macadamia nuts. Okay. Honk honk. Oh, I've already done yours. Okay, well that explains it. There are a few that I wrote down that we haven't got yet that I do want to make sure I get, simply for the requirement. But all right, so that looks like that one and you.
Man, Blue Mountain has got to be the king of coffees. There's nothing like it.
Well, I get that Blue Mountain is tasty, but what exactly makes it so different?
There's plenty to point out, but the first is balance. Bitterness, sweetness, and acidity in complete harmony. The beans can only be harvested from a few exclusive locales, so you better believe it's rare and costly.
And there's a trick to brewing it. Temperature of the water, coarseness of the grind, all of this affects the flavor.
That reminds me, Jungi, you're basically a coffee connoisseur, right?
I suppose you could say that. Sunny is picky, so I amassed a wealth of knowledge while trying to suit her tastes.
Of course.
It's been quite the journey, adjusting my approach to cater to each and every brew.
Now that's a capable right-hand man.
Wait, so making coffee is part of the job description?
So what kind of coffee is good enough for Sunny? Blue Mountain?
No, it actually turns out an original blend from the local supermarket is her current favorite, so she's set on that.
Well, that's Sunny for you.
You know what? Good for her. The cool thing about coffee is that every person can have their special favorite.
I may have taken the long way around, but I still feel like it was worth gaining all this knowledge.
Well, when it comes to learning how to brew a good cup, you'd certainly be my first choice as teacher.
It would be my pleasure.
Okay. It was a pretty
Cleaned my plate.
normal conversation. Also, that reminds me, I want to go grab coffee. It's been too long. No. I think there's a honk honk here. Wasn't there? In the back? I think I want to grab that on my way down to you quick. Yeah, I'm grabbing coffee too. All right, ma'am. Don't... Side commission? Yep. $500. Very good, sir. If you'd please accompany me to the coat room. Ambiguous. I want to have more sound effects and a very heavy vibration. Was everything to your liking? I do hope you'll return. Have we been in here? Can't really go anywhere, but this is fancy.
Aloha!
Nope, we've never been in here. Oh my god. That looks so good. Whoa.
I'm stunned. Whoa, what's going on here? This table's full of tomatoes. Look, tomato brioche, bouillabaisse, even the risotto hasn't been spared.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
What's
And
wrong
isn't
with that?
tomato jam kind of rare? Never had it before now.
Oh, it's the best! Oh, and with cheese? Forget about anything else.
Well, I thought tomato and cheese was exclusive to pizza. But I guess it makes sense they'd match up well elsewhere.
Man, it's also sweet and tangy. Hard to even describe. I'm not even a fan of tomatoes, but this is something else. I could eat this non-stop.
Huh. You look like you'd be a tomato lover, though.
And that means what, exactly?
Hey, I just thought of something. Making jam out of foods you don't like might make them easier to enjoy.
Maybe?
You know, now that you mention it, Namba did tell me he hates dried mackerel. Maybe he'd enjoy it more in a spread or a dip.
What, are we applying demon fusion logic to food now?
I don't know how that would work. Oh my god. The good XP buff from here.
Cleaned my plate. Thank you.
I'd prefer to not gain XP. Okay, I think that was the only one here. Yep. There is one here, so that's next. This place doesn't feel as deadly as it was last episode. I feel like no one's attacking us. This, and that.
Oh,
Oh man, the fruits here are so sweet and delectable. They're definitely a cut above others I've tried.
According to my research, this fruit is sourced exclusively from a farmer that plays classical music for the plants in his orchard.
He serenades his crops?
Oh, I saw something like that on TV once. They were saying beautiful music does something to enhance the flavor.
Wow, so the key to deliciousness is music? Now that's bougie. That's just like the concept of showering a flower with loving words while watering it, to help it grow more fully.
But if you're the kind of person who tells each plant, you're gonna turn out so beautiful, you know, you probably don't have much discretion in the first place.
Well, that negates the whole premise, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if someone with a nurturing personality cultivates a flower, wouldn't it bloom better regardless?
Guess it would.
So the reason these fruits are delicious is because some farmer out there loved his plants enough to try playing them music?
Well, that might be oversimplifying things. Studies actually suggest the vibrations from classical music have the potential to stimulate photosynthesis in plants.
Wow.
Stimulate photosynthesis.
In other words, sound waves can directly enhance a fruit's development.
Man, the depth science has reached nowadays.
Oh, that does it. For the next cucumber harvest, let's put on some hard rock.
Oh, heck yeah! Those powerful vibes might produce some super juicy cukes.
Ugh, I'm sure glad I'm not one of your plants.
Yeah, I don't know how that relates to classical music, but
Cleaned my plate.
why would he think hard rock would change it?
Thank you for...
All right, so okay, we gotta go here. We can actually just teleport. And before I click on it, is there any... Okay, we do have to get 2 table talks here, so I guess we'll head up there.
What's wrong?
I'm afraid
What's
I
with
made
the
a
style?
horrendous oversight while leaving for Hawaii.
Wait, what do you mean? Is one of our friends in danger?
Before I left Japan, I may have neglected to return my rental DVDs. This is truly a disaster. At this rate, they're bound to charge me a late fee.
Get over it. All right.
What? This is the other side of... Sunhee had the bingo card walk and talk of the other half of that. Like, I bet he forgot to return the rental DVDs. I like that they did that. He forgot to return a DVD before he left. Bummer about the late fees. Heavens are the best of us, pal. Dog food. Silver plate. Okay, how many... God damn it, how many buddies do I have left? 54. Oof. I suppose if I looked at the menu and, like, went and tracked them all down, I could get this done, but I feel like that would take a while. This place is normal now that...
Aloha.
Roman? Roman is gone? I think that was his name. It's been a while.
Always hated pickles as a kid. Look at me now. Chilling in Hawaii, snacking on pickles and vodka. Life really passes you by.
Yeah, soon enough you'll be in an old folks' home.
That's not my point here. It's just an emotional experience, okay?
Not sure how pickles make a guy emotional, but I think I get it. To a kid, posting up at the bar in a foreign country must be like something out of a movie.
Yeah, exactly. If I could send a message to Kid Kasuga like, yo, I'm drinking at a bar in Hawaii, I doubt he'd believe it. And yet here I am, doing just that, with a good buddy to boot. Guess life's full of surprises, too.
Good buddy. Yeah, life is full of surprises. Never would have guessed I'd wind up at some bar with a middle-aged ex-Yakuza for company.
Hey, lay off with that shit, man. What I'm trying to say is, anything can happen. Hell, we might end up going to space together one day.
It could happen. Not long ago, my life was in total darkness. All I could do was stumble around like an idiot. But after meeting you, I feel I can finally take a few steps forward. You're a cool-ass guy, Ichiban.
Yeah? Then I hope we stay buds for a long-ass time. Now, where's your glass?
Ha ha! Cheers!
That seemed like it could have been a really early one. Just, Tomy seemed distant there like he was in the beginning of the game.
Cleaned my plate.
Just like unusually, you know, like early on when we came here the first time with Roman, or to confront Roman. And now for this one.
How the hell is cheese so good with alcohol?
Right? You can pair it with wine. A match as old as time. Or even sake.
Some hypotheses suggest that while we drink alcohol, our bodies naturally start to crave the essential amino acids found in cheese, which enhances our liver function. Cheese also helps to break down the alcohol and relieve fatigue, so that's another factor. Moreover, cheese is rich in calcium, which is believed to neutralize acidity in the blood.
Well, that was
Cheese
interesting.
and wine are one thing. Kasuga and learning's another.
Why do I even bother?
Hey, I was interested in it.
Cleaned my plate.
Item drop rate is not really something. Well, actually, item drop rate might be a good idea in Hawaiian Hunts because I need so many upgrade materials. Okay, we're heading here to even get close to what we need to do to max out my bat. Okay, I'm here, and I think we're going. Nope, table docks are done there. Where are we going from here? No, table talks are done there. There is one there, so... Yeah, I guess we'll head that way.
You good, Jungi? You look like you're sulking over something.
Oh, it's nothing. Just ignore me.
Come on, now I have to know. Least I can do is listen.
I have a pimple right on my face.
Wait, what? Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all? I'm stuck with a giant pus pod, damn it. From now on, I'm on a strict vitamins-only diet. Your understanding is appreciated.
Seems like this is a big deal for him. Hey, but you gotta eat an actual meal at some point. We're really opening up.
I've been there many times. Jungi was bummed out about a pimple on his face. Said he's going to be on a vitamins-only diet from now on. Wonder if he's going to be okay. No, not at all. All right, come on. There we go.
Aloha!
Yeah, you really do fit in here. Hard to believe it's your first time.
Oh, you think so? I was nervous at first, but I guess I just dove in. They say it's better to learn by doing.
Sounds like you shed your skin. You're a new man now.
Hell yeah. Adachi-san, you should follow my lead.
Well, you think so? Just strip it all off and dive right in?
Interesting mental image.
Maybe not quite that. I'm just double checking the street because we're so close on buddies, and I feel like I'm gonna get some crazy equipment if I max out all buddies.
Try safe.
We're close enough to this one though. Some of them don't show up when you're on the scooter, which is really weird. Hup. There it
A ton
is.
of dogs being walked in this
And we're heading down.
area.
Okay.
They're adorable. I may not look like the type, but animals tend to really like me. I even attract birds. Just the other day, a parrot flew over and landed on me.
A parrot?
Yeah. Then afterwards, a strange man came over and asked me for money.
Dude, doesn't it seem like
Oh.
that parrot was just part of a scam?
What?
Did you give any money to the guy?
I had forgotten my wallet, so I just kept smiling and he went away.
Well, being a complete airhead is built-in scammer defense. Well, whatever works. All right.
Oh my god. He almost fell victim to, what was it, Sawai's issue. He thought a parrot flew over to him because it liked him, but it was really part of a scam. You'd think he'd pick up on that. Yeah, of all people. You'd think he would. Do you have a... You do.
Aloha!
Ooh, your voice. It's just really cranked up.
This parfait knows what it's doing. Each layer brings on a new flavor, so even though it's huge, I never get bored of eating.
It is indeed flavorful, but it does leave the mouth rather thirsty. We should pick something to help wash it down.
Hey, that sounds perfect. Kasuga, you mind ordering something for the group?
You got it. Something to go with parfaits.
I think the milk... I don't know about coffee, but it would help wash it down. Oh, but it's iced coffee, too. Man, I don't know. Milk, though.
Wait a minute, this stuff's absurdly sweet.
Shit.
I must admit, I was hoping for something a little more refreshing.
Yeah, my fault.
Oh, man, you're right. I didn't think this one through. It's way too sweet.
Well, since it's here, we should try some.
Why not?
Uh-oh. No bonus points for me.
Leave my plate.
I didn't think that through at all.
Arigato!
Oof. Rip me. We gotta go here. Do you have any points? No. 190. She still has one of each of these, which I need because I'm running out of ways to get them other than fishing. And they are required for all the ultimate weapons, so.
Swimming out here is a breeze. What a pleasure.
It sure is refreshing. But when you say out here, do you tend to have a hard time swimming in the ocean?
Well, actually, you know how my job often requires infiltration? Sneaking through jagged coastlines or swamps is no walk in the park.
Oh, right. In comparison, I bet you could swim the beaches of Hawaii in your sleep.
Just recently, I even had to swim an entire river upstream.
Dude, are you even human? We're really opening up.
I did that back when I was younger.
I feel like I've
and
gotten
it
to know
is
them well.
not fun. Not fun at all. But all my friends are like, hey, let's do something dumb. And we did. Jungi says swimming in the ocean's nothing compared to swamps and rivers and stuff. He even had to sneak upstream before, like a salmon. You saw a squid? Okay, I thought for sure that was going to be a Hong Kong man. All right.
Aloha.
Welcome. You, and you.
Man, nothing compliments a fat, juicy steak like some good old red wine. Almost as good as beer and barbecue.
We've had this conversation.
Something about meat and alcohol just works. Whether you're at a yakiniku spot or tossing one back at home.
Supposedly, the strong flavor of steak elevates the robustness of red wine. They complement each other and in turn give the meal more depth. As a bonus, certain properties of wine help neutralize the steak's fattiness, making the dish even more palatable from there.
Okay.
Oh, makes sense. Guess it's the same story for beer and barbecue then.
Right. It's the grease on the meat that makes a dry, slightly carbonated drink like beer all the more refreshing. In fact, the other day, I saw a program that mentioned beer was voted as the best drink to pair with barbecue.
Seems like there's a scientific basis for everything that's delicious.
Steak and red wine, beer and barbecue. A bit like myself and Chitose.
What?
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
What perfect chemistry! Come on, does it really need explanation?
Oh God, no. You and me are nothing like steak and wine. More like oil and water.
Huh?
Good response.
Cleaned my plate.
I don't know why I thought you would even try.
Thank you very much.
Don't see that one happening, sir. Okay, we got one over here. There's also a Hong Kong guy over here. That much I do know. Let me switch to, okay. One, so there's two more table talks, period. And then whatever we have left for him, which is 1, 2, 3 bingos. Is that everything? That is it. Okay. Almost done. Okay, so we are here. We're going to Hong Kong
There
after.
are a lot of kiddos out here. Should we make a huge sandcastle too?
You sound like a kid yourself.
Oh.
Besides, I'm too skilled to compete against amateurs.
What do you mean skilled? They're just playing in the sand?
To me, it's a form of art. After I ascertain the correct sand-to-water ratio, I sculpt only with absolute precision. With these two hands, I can build literally anything.
Where'd you master a random-ass skill like that?
That information is strictly confidential.
All right.
Wow. Confidential
Damn,
sand
we're so close
skills.
now.
Guess he's really good at building sandcastles and what have you. Wonder where he picked that up. I wonder. People call me a Hong Kong boy. Ever heard of me? I can see your eyes crying out desperately for the hit of a Hong Kong. I got you, friend. My Hong Kongs are first rate. Without further ado, face the face of God. Buddy, you look like a brand new man. Amazing how just one Hong Kong can set us free, huh? Oh boy. You know what? We might as well just do that. And then we're heading to you next, so...
I've started cooking to improve my physique these days. I'm feeling even more toned.
Wow, Jungi? I bet you're picky about your meals.
Of course, but I'm also choosy with ingredients. Just the other day, I scaled a cliffside to harvest some pristine mushrooms.
Safe to say that diet isn't the only reason you're so jacked lately. We're really opening up.
It seems like we're missing 3 too, because there's one more left on the map. Jungi's taken up cooking and to keep himself in shape. Even gathering ingredients gets him excited these days. And that would be fun. Kind of scary, but fun.
Aloha.
I don't know which one that is. Okay, that one. And you.
Wasabi ahi poke. Ginger ahi poke. What is ahi poke?
I
Tuna.
believe ahi refers to tuna. As for poke, I'm not quite sure, actually.
Wouldn't you know, Tomizawa?
Of course. But let me turn that question back on you. What do you guys think it means? What gives?
Let me guess. When someone asks your age, you're the type who answers, "How old do you think I am?" Nobody likes a pain in the ass, man.
Didn't you learn in school not to answer a question with another question?
Hell no, I wasn't taught that. And what bugs crawled up your asses?
Just give us an answer already, or I'll poke the living daylights out of you.
What does that even mean? Okay, good grief. Poke means the fish is diced up, so the tuna is just cut into small pieces.
Oh, so that's what it is. Learn something new every day, huh?
Yes. Thank goodness Tomizawa-san is around for us to ask. We'll be relying on your knowledge.
Acting like jerks one moment and gentlemen the next. I guess they were really hungry for the answer.
Simple
Yeah.
men with simple pleasures.
I mean, I'm a little bit on your side.
Leave my plate.
The question with a question is okay, but oof. Sometimes you just want to know. Okay, so we got one here. We also have a table talk there. I need to double check. Yeah, we can't finish his. Okay, something's blocking us from the end of his quest line. Okay.
Oh, they have comics here. You can't get these ones in Japan.
You read comics, Judy?
Yes. I started out watching superhero movies, but now I'm a true fan of the source material. I like that the heroes aren't perfect. They face adversity and make mistakes. And the antagonist's sense of justice clashes with the heroes, like oil and water. American comics take an approach that is rarely used in Japanese works. I think you would enjoy them as well, Kasuga-san.
Sounds like it's right up my alley. Even the artwork packs a punch. I might end up buying a whole series if I get really into it.
Well, with the most popular series, if you include spin-offs, they can easily number over 500 volumes. So you might want to rethink that.
That many? My floors would probably implode under the weight.
Probably.
All right. Feel like I've gotten to know them well.
30. Oh. We're not going to be able to get him to 50. I'm going to have to go to the club to get him leveled. Jungi's got a thing for American comics. Apparently, one of their most popular series has over 500 volumes. That's crazy.
Welcome.
What do we need? This, and this.
Cold sake and sashimi over rice? This is exceptional. Who knew I could savor a treat like this so far from home?
You can't beat fish and sake, right? My personal favorite's yellowtail and radish with hot sake. For when I want to indulge a little.
I get you. That's a good one. Sake really brings out the flavor in fish, huh?
Yellowtail's good stewed too. Personally, I prefer that over eating it raw.
Yellowtail is a fatty species of fish, so it tends to be too rich for sashimi. That's why inada is recommended for raw consumption.
Inada? That any different from yellowtail?
On the contrary, certain species like yellowtail are referred to by different names throughout their life cycle. In the Kanto region, they are called wakashi when small, then inada and warasa. After this stage, they can finally be referred to as buri or regular yellowtail. Furthermore, The names tend to be regional.
Oh, you're like a walking encyclopedia.
You know, I bet you'd absolutely dominate as a contestant on one of those quiz shows.
Never would have guessed something like Yellowtail ranks up as it gets older. Pretty cool for a fish. I've had this dragonfish on my back all this time. Maybe there'll be a time when my name will change too.
How do you mean?
Well, I've been Ichiban Kasuga since I was born, so I've got to be at least Ichi Brawler or Ichi Badass by now.
Okay, maybe.
I can't tell if that's terrible or terrific.
All right, Mr. Badass, I'll take the bait. If we're doing Sujimon names, that makes me Koichi Adachi. Huh?
Adachi-san, you've got to be drunk, right?
I don't think you can just one-up me. From now on, I'm Ichi Best Kasuga. Can't top that.
Oh yeah? You better not underestimate the legendary beast, Koi Kamera Adachi!
Ooh.
Gross.
Thus began the world's most pointless competition.
I can't stand seeing drunkards argue. More sake, please.
Ichi best my ass. No matter how high you climb, you will never reach Koi Kaiser Adachi.
Okay, that one's...
Crap is a Kaiser. What language are you even speaking? Damn it, fine. All right. Then I'll...
Oh, the power of names is infinite. There's no end in sight.
I've had about enough. No matter how much you two squirm, you'll never catch up to Chi Master Tosei, patron of 1,000 arts.
Wait, you're tipsy too, Chitose?
I've been defeated.
A spectacular battle for such a feudal rivalry.
What? No one came up with a Jungi name? I don't know what you're...
Cleaned my plate.
I know, I
Thank you
can't...
very
I can't think of any. I think that's it. Unless something more showed up on the map, which it didn't. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go do drink links. I mean, we can't necessarily do drink links yet. 77, 300. We can't do them because we have story here right now. Maybe that'll unlock more walk and talks? Who knows?
Kasuga.
Okay, Kasuga. If everything's checked off, we're bound for District 5. I'm flying blind, that part of the city. You guys take the lead.
Uh-huh.
No problem, but none of us have exactly been where we're headed before, have we?
Yep.
That's true. We should expect trouble, huh?
Yes.
That seems wise.
Something about you seems different.
Oh, more confidence?
Confidence, maybe?
Well, I notice I get pissed a lot less these days. No point sweating the small stuff, right? Better to keep my chin up and move forward.
Can't tell if that's forward thinking or just thick skin. But the man's got a point. Maybe one day I'll learn to tell the cashier when they shortchange me.
How's that a matter of confidence? Just tell the damn guy.
Okay, I know what those are about now. Now that you mentioned passion, something seems hotter about him. They're just referencing every stat that got maxed out, I think. I just want to check this quick.
Guess it's my turn.
Whoa! He does have a song. Well, I guess I need to get his bond points up, and this will add a little bit, and we want to hear it, right? So maybe I'll do this quick. That's still Robbie Damon in the preview, but yeah, well, let's do this quick. I need to mark it though. I actually really liked this song, listening it back during editing, so I'm really curious how he does.
Yeah. DJ Ichiban in the house.
Uh-oh.
On the ones and twos. This song's for
Gotta
anyone
turn my mop.
who's ever had their
There we go.
heart broken and shattered in pieces.
Living in an empty room, hanging curtains to block out the view.
Yes, son.
Dishes fill the sink and clutter surrounds me
broke.
Every day's an anniversary of better times we had long
When my
ago.
sink was clean.
When I imagine you could someday be by my side, walking with me through this life.
The landlord knows, but he won't help.
Some things are meant to be.
Sing it.
Love isn't destiny.
Come on.
Dust is catching in the light of the sun, pouring past the window pane where I had watched you leave.
Oh, please, come back to me.
If only the one I could have loved
Oh,
could be
yeah.
the only one that I love. Out of control, our hearts have plans of their own. We're walking helpless on this path
The pain,
alone.
it never
Now that
stops.
the tears have all come and gone, I'm
Oh, yeah.
doing my best to carry on.
The blades keep piling
Oh,
up.
Otto.
True that we go back around when we're done. Maybe the next time I love you,
You could be the only one. I used to worry about life. I used to worry about the world. I used to worry about my followers. I lost you. I lost myself. I bought a new dishwasher. I don't think I got the right kind. For my thing anyway. I need to talk to the guy at the store again.
Okay. This one's a lot more tame than Robbie Damon's version. I think Zhao might do a little.
To my adoring fans.
I really love like the fact that he belted during it. A little better than this. This one just felt a lot softer, a lot more like a love song, and the backups with Ichi felt a lot more. They were funny, but I think that the way Young Ya did it was actually funnier, just because he sounded like he just didn't want to be a part of it. He's like, oh, I think I got the wrong one, you know, like Ichiban didn't really pull that off the same as Kiryu there. But either way, let's hear it in Japanese quick, because I've never heard Jungi in Japanese. Okay. I also think he had a little more auto-tune. I don't think Robbie Damon had any auto-tune for this.
DJ Ichiban!
Oh, it's
Come from Nippon! Next song is 好きになれる人、好きになれたならば Shall we go?
一人暮らしには不釣り合いな部屋で食洗機も回せないまま徒歩と日が
直線機回したい
記念日の腕時計は切な決めとるの
すっごい高級品です
そばにいれれば幸せだったそれだけでよかった
直線機回したい
した先に
Oh yeah!
のない恋
Come on!
収まる世界と収まらないこのささくれた感情
君を抱きしめたい
好きになれる人を
Oh
好き
yeah!
になれたならば愛をコントロールできたならどれだけ楽になれたんだ
後悔はネバーストップ
星黄色の雨が
Oh yeah!
をにじませる
直線機はずっとストップ
生まれ変われたなら今度こそ祝福の中で
直線機回した一等目気にして世間的に知ってソーシャルなメディアのいいね気にして自分なくして君
Okay. Japanese Ichi sounded a lot more aggressive, desperate in his singing, that's for sure. I liked that part, and I actually think he might have beat Japanese Zhao a little bit there. I really like that version. I just like I don't know, the way that they belted in Zhao's version. I think they both did it the same. Like, they hit a note that Jungi lowered, I'm pretty sure. Did an octave down, which... Is that how it was? I don't know. There's just something about it that is very memorable for that. Hey, I got 100 though. All right, so yeah, that was good. That was good, and that is probably the last song we ever need to do, right? I had a feeling he would have one added. Let me switch back to English, and then we're gonna do Chitose's Bond event, and then we'll try to do all of Jungi's. All right. There's a huge glass.
Yo, Chi-chan, how's it going?
It's going. Can we talk, Ichiban?
Yeah. What's up? Seriously, what's the matter? You're not looking too good.
Well, it's about Gramps. I suddenly lost contact with him.
Wait, your Gramps? The same old man working for the Fujinomiya family? What happened?
He's not answering my calls, and the GPS on his smartwatch was switched off. That's never happened before.
Oh, shit. You think maybe he keeled over in his room? Like a seizure or something?
No, unlikely. When I contacted the hotel he's staying at, I asked if one of the employees could check up on him. There was nothing off about the room. They didn't find anyone there either.
Which means...
Gramps probably tried looking for me and ran into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how he was worried about those rumors about me heading to District 5?
Right, he got all that from Jeff, the taco truck guy. Your Gramps is buddies with him, right?
Yep, you got it.
Wait a sec. Then Jeff might know where he'd be.
Right? That's what I figured too.
Come on, let's book it. You'll feel way better knowing your Gramps is safe and sound, yeah?
Sorry, Ichiban. I keep dragging you into my mess.
We can talk later. Let's hurry.
Okay. Good old Jeff.
There's Jeff's truck. Your Gramps had tacos for lunch every day, right?
Well, not every day, but enough to become a friend and not just a regular for sure.
Yo, Jeff. Remember me?
Yup, and the girl with you too. You guys shook up District 5 real good, huh?
Who, us? Maybe we did, I don't know. Anyway, we got something to ask you.
Oh, let me guess. You're looking for another person, right?
Dude, creepy. How'd you even know?
A lot of folks been asking around lately. You're not the only ones looking for someone. See, he been poking around too.
Huh? Hold up. Chi-chan, isn't that old man...
Gramps?
We finally meet again, milady.
Oh, is that
so
why?
it is him! Well, why's he here?
No matter how many times I requested we meet, Chitose-sama refused to visit me. That was why I had to devise a scheme of my own.
The scheme?
Yes, one where the elderly butler suddenly cannot be contacted and his smartwatch turned off. In that situation, what would milady think? How would she act? As your butler, I ought to know at least that much. And sure enough, you made your way here, all for my sake.
So, you're telling me you've been here waiting for me this entire time?
For as long as I could. Whenever I couldn't be here, Jeff would try to pinpoint your whereabouts.
Him of all people? But why?
Who'd let an old man like him worry himself sick? Besides, the two of us are brothers for life. Every single time he stops by, he actually compliments my tacos. So I figure I'd lend him a hand, help him look for this rascal of a young lady he's soft for. And if you folks happen to show up here, I got some help to, make sure you stick around.
What?
Oh, hold up. Why do they look ready to throw down?
These guys are really fond of this old man too. He loves tacos and pays well. Plus, he might be pushing 80, but he's damn strong.
What?
Jeff here told me something interesting. That a Japanese man with shrub-like hair was desperately chasing after Milady.
Oh boy.
That would be you, I presume.
What? Yes, but... well, look. The two of us are buddies now.
You cretin who dares swindle the Fujinomiya heiress. I will have you apologize on your knees after due punishment.
I like your voice.
Better not take him lightly. That old man's tough as nails. I mean, my friends here are like infants compared to him. Hell, he even sent a pair flying back in the day.
Wow, you actually believe that story?
Yep, no reason to doubt him.
Well, that's not important right now. Gramps, sir, I'm not here to fight you. I'm sure this is all a big misunderstanding.
Right, it has to be. I mean, Ichiban's my friend. Please, just calm down.
With all due respect, milady, I am quite concerned about you. I know not what honeyed words he uttered to you, but you claiming him as your friend is inconceivable.
What?
This may get rather rough, but I hope that at the very least, this will open your eyes.
Okay.
Gramps!
Do you remember the self-defense techniques I taught you? It's been some time since our last lesson, but do allow me to give you another demonstration.
Chijon, he's kind of different from what I expected. I thought you said he was modest and kind.
Our meeting is most unfortunate, for when I see my lady in danger, I've vowed to bring hell's fury upon your head.
Not
Go
sweet.
get him, old man. I'm rooting for you. Kick his shrubby ass.
Damn it, Jeff.
I'll sue you!
Ready to rumble.
We're gonna have
can
to
do
destroy.
this.
I'm so
Here we
sorry,
go.
but
All right,
Care to dance?
be honored.
And
rip. That's all it took. That's literally all it took.
great.
win to be
On to the
proud.
next one.
We danced right through you.
How could this have happened? To think I'd fall like this.
You all right, sir? Not gonna lie, you were damn strong.
Maybe he was.
Gramps, please don't push yourself any harder. You're not young anymore. Don't worry about me either.
Well done. It seems you've retained what I taught you. In fact, your skills have greatly improved. Seeing that puts my mind at ease.
Excuse me, Gramps. Sir, I'm not trying to do Chitose-san here. We've gone through a lot together. She's even been lending me a hand. I wouldn't try anything. I swear.
I see. Then in that case, would you please remove yourself from Milady's side? Immediately.
You see,
I'm sorry, Gramps, but I can't do that. You see, I betrayed Ichiban and his friends before, and gave them so much trouble. I have to make up for what I did, in any way I can. I'm the one who begged them to let me stay with them.
Chichan.
Chitose-sama, what exactly have you been doing here in Hawaii?
Ruining lives.
Well, a lot of things happened, but, long story short, I'm more or less trying to leave the nest.
The nest? Meaning the Fujinomiya family?
Yeah. I can't tell them about a lot of things I've done. Or even you, Gramps. I'm sorry.
Is that right? Well then, I am very glad to hear you say so.
Huh?
The days we spent supporting you, milady, have finally come to fruition. Education is intended to teach the child independence. In doing so, they will be able to choose their own path.
Okay.
Of course, the fact that you will no longer be in my care saddens me immensely.
I really am sorry for worrying you so much. And thank you for everything.
I'm afraid your words are wasted on me. I humbly request for you to please tell your father that instead. He's been beside himself with worry, Chitose-sama.
My family and me, we're just accessories. We only exist to make my dad look good. Nothing but props to show the crowd that a successful exec can have a happy family. You've seen it yourself, haven't you?
Are you perhaps referring to the family photos? The ones taken by an intimidating number of professionals? I do recall how you often complained that it felt like a set for some commercial.
He'd always demand fixes to those photos. In fact, he's like that with pretty much everything he does. The Fujinomiya name comes first and foremost. Everything else can come second, third, whatever. He's willing to edit and fabricate anything, all so he can look better. Isn't that right? That's why the...
Chi-chan?
That is why the Tatara channel uploaded that video. To expose the Fujinomiya group.
Dun dun.
Your father recently told me that he has his suspicions regarding this Tatara's identity. It is likely an insider, one who knows the Fujinomiya group well, and one who has expressed hostility towards him and the company itself.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
He said that if such a person happened to be this Tatara, then that expose might very well be his just desserts.
My dad said all that? He actually blamed himself?
Doesn't make
Only
him.
when he was reflecting on how he could have possibly antagonized Tatara did he realize that. And ever since then, I could see that he has been quite sullen about it. Of course, the blow dealt to the group may have played a part in it, but I certainly doubt that was the only factor.
But, Gramps, why are you telling me all this?
Indeed. Why am I? Perhaps there was no reason to inform you. However, allow me to say this. I believe you and your father still have a chance to talk things out. If the both of you continue to build up your walls, then you may lose the opportunity to conquer them.
Yeah, guess so.
I only wished to speak with you face to face so that I could tell you that myself.
Okay, so you decided to give me another lesson in self-defense while you were at it.
My apologies.
Something on my face?
I may not know who you are. However, the moment we clashed, I could discern that you are not one for deception.
Couldn't if he
I shall
tried.
refrain from prying for now. So please, look after Milady in my stead.
You got it, sir. You can count on me.
Much obliged. Furthermore, there is something I must clear up with you. In my younger years, I did, in fact, lift up and throw a bear. Do not underestimate me.
Well, I'll be damned. My bad. Didn't mean to doubt you.
The two of you, take care now.
I mean, Saejima did it. It's not unheard of.
Are all Japanese samurai just like him? I would believe it if you told me.
What?
I don't know. I've never met a samurai before.
Come on, brother. Would he kill you to play along?
Okay. He had a very long-winded way of saying that his dad has a change of heart.
Sorry, Ichiban,
Or
for
her
dragging
dad.
you into even more trouble.
No worries. All that matters is that your Gramps is okay. But man, was he lively! I can't believe he's that strong at that age.
Well, he is a Fujinomiya butler. Makes me proud to hear you sing his praises.
You're finally starting to smile a bit more, Chi-chan.
Kind of wish he was stronger.
Huh?
Well, you weren't in a good place before, were you? Always feeling like you weren't good enough.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was AG's spy this whole time. Everyone said they forgave me, but I still feel like I've got to own up to everything I've done.
I'm pretty sure I told you something like this before, but you don't have to be so negative all the time. You got the best of the best in your corner.
Guess you're right, Ichiban.
Nancy-chan.
You hear that, guys?
Yeah, we got your back.
Come on now, don't go keeping some crucial info from the rest of us.
Agreed.
What the heck? You guys are all ready to clink glasses?
Well, then you can count me in too.
Hmm.
Hey, who invited you to the party?
What?
Ah, it's all good, man. The more the merrier, right?
Oh, yeah, fine. Should have figured.
Hey, now you're catching on, Tomizawa. Fast learner, aren't you?
If I can let my guard down, you can too, Chitose-san. And you've been doing great.
Well, thank you very much.
Anyway, you guys ready? Cheers!
Yeah,
Cheers.
I'm surprised she gets one that involves everyone. No one else did.
Thanks, Ichiban.
Don't mention it.
I mean, that's great. I'm great that they included everyone, but I'm kind of surprised. Like, they delayed her Bond event, mostly because of the Tatara channel reveals and stuff. Obviously, they would have had to, but they delayed it until Jungi Han even came in, probably for that end scene. Rest assured, she is done. But now, I need a minute. I need to stretch. Part of me is worried that this is not going to be completable either, because his walk and talks are also blocked, but we'll do as much as we can. Maybe he's got to switch to
Jungi.
night.
You're looking as suave as ever, drinking here all by your lonesome.
I hear that quite often. But I was just thinking that it was getting a little too quiet.
Oh, yeah? Oh, so you don't mind some company?
It's exactly what I'm getting at.
What would your thing be about?
I've been thinking, and honestly, I'm real glad you're here, man. You've been a huge help, and I seriously appreciate it. I didn't even realize that the Komi Jewel network spread as far as Hawaii.
It would be more accurate to say that we asked our comrades here in Hawaii for help. Many of them scattered across the globe when the Jingon Mafia was expelled from Kamurocho.
Dang. So you basically got contacts from all over the world?
Right. And there just so happened to be some in Hawaii with access to quality information on the locale. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to find out what Palikana was up to in such a short time. But let's not talk about the inner workings of the organization.
Oh, oops. Went too far there, didn't I?
There's not much I'd keep secret from you now. However, you may have already noticed that I've been keeping my distance from everyone, yourself included.
Yeah, I have, actually. You were just being careful, right? Because we were living life as civvies?
Sounds rather pretentious, doesn't it? But you guessed right. We figured being around outcasts like us would spell trouble for you.
I guess it doesn't really matter what I say. Yeah, we don't need any points, so... Come on, don't be stranger. We're allies.
Come on, don't be such a stranger. We fought alongside each other, and that fact will never change.
I thought you'd say something like that, but that's why I was so hard on myself. The two of us live in completely different worlds.
Yeah, sure. Up until things about me blew up and I got sacked. And now here we are, two equals sitting at a bar.
This may come off a bit rude to you, Kasuga-san, but now, because of the way things turned out, I can finally talk with you. And part of me is elated about that. After all, Ijincho has been a bit of a bore as of late. The town's far too peaceful.
You looked bored.
Oh, really now?
Sunny has also gotten livelier ever since Kiryu-san came to Ijincho. She's out on the front lines herself now, though that's not something that merits praise.
Why is that?
As the leader of both Komijul and the Liumang, she should not be out in the open.
Whew. Not every day you hear Jungi Han himself talk about Sunhee like that.
We're quite a ways away from Ijincho. It's unlikely for Sunhee to overhear us talking. Furthermore, with the Hawaiian skies as vast as they are, I feel a bit freer here. I will always remain loyal to Sunny, of course. However, I hope I could get a pass every so often.
What would you do if I ratted you out? I don't want to say that. Guess you've been having a rough time? Drink up? You just want to kick back? You know what? This one.
Guess you've been having a rough time too. Come on, drink up. Sunny ain't here to stop you. You could go all out and get totally drunk off your ass if you wanted to.
I'll be fine. I assure you I can have a perfectly good time without resorting to intoxication.
Oh yeah? Damn. I was hoping I'd get to see you a little unhinged.
I said that I was keeping my distance from you all, but in truth, I'd been keeping an eye on you. I know that you were employed at Hello Work and that you were helping former Yakuza land new jobs.
I had no clue about that. Thanks, man.
When Adachi-san started up his investigation firm, I wanted to lend him a helping hand as well. But in the end, I agreed with Sunny that it was best we do not intervene.
Yeah, but if Adachi-san had access to Komijul's network, that would have helped him out a ton.
Well, the fact of the matter is that you could get things done without us. All of you are very capable individuals.
I guess you were watching over us for a lot longer than I thought.
Oh? Sounds as if you're implying that I was some sort of stalker. Collecting information within Ijincho's how Gomichul puts food on the table. You were merely one part of that.
All right. Let's just leave it at that. But since it did make me smile, how about another drink?
That'd be welcome. It's been a while since we last drank to something, Kasuga-san.
Sure has. Cheers, man.
What could you possibly add? Okay, so we got dual pistols tagged. What could you possibly have problems in Hawaii with? Like, everyone else had something they were doing. He had an old friend. What could he possibly have here? Two. Okay, he's on the phone. Looks like he's on the phone. Wonder if he's talking to Sunhee.
So, were you on the phone with Sunhee earlier?
Oh, no, I wasn't. I was actually speaking with a subordinate of mine. I let an officer candidate take care of things while I'm away from Ijincho. They're young, but capable.
Oh yeah? Everything good over there without you at the helm?
Everything should be. Up until now, I've only been managing some rather mundane group work. I apologize if this sounds arrogant of me, but I felt that I was above such menial tasks. Considering that it's just routine, I'm sure anyone could take over from me.
Then why the phone call? What was that all about? That subordinate of yours struggling because you're not there or something?
Small problem seems to have cropped up, but I let them decide how they should handle it. All I said was, I'll leave it up to your discretion.
You know, if you were my boss, I feel like I'd have to be ready for everything and anything.
Compared to the time when Ryo Aoki attempted to take over Ijincho, we can now afford to give our subordinates more opportunities to grow. Those were certainly trying days. especially when all of Ijincho's secrets were exposed.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Chairman Hoshino, the elder of the Ijin Three, was murdered, and the Omi Alliance sent in an entire army. And since we were so dependent on the gray zones of Ijincho, Bleach Japan nearly rendered us extinct. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. Don't you feel that way too, Kasuga-san?
Sounds like you've got an itching for some trouble.
Yes, maybe so. I did come all the way to Hawaii to join you after all.
Don't let up. Things get serious. You're welcome to join me. I'm always in trouble. Really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you being here, man. Honestly, I'm real happy we can party up again.
Yes, I suppose joining up with you again was well worth the trip. That said, please, let me know if there's anything I can help with.
You're one reliable guy. No wonder Sunny thinks so highly of you. I guess I should thank her properly sometime. I mean, she did send her right-hand man all across the ocean to help us out.
Just the thought alone is enough. I'll relay your words to Sunny myself. Right now, she seems to be enjoying her time out on the front lines with Kazuma Kiryu.
Oh boy, she does.
Ah, gotcha. Did you get to meet Kiryu-san too?
Yes, at least long enough to greet him. He seemed to be faring much better than I had heard. He changed his hairstyle since we last met, so took me by surprise.
Oh yeah, same here. I was a little confused when I saw him too.
When Sunny heard that he was returning to Japan, she was quick to make her move. Before I knew it, she stuck right by Kiryu-san's side at all times. She didn't even consult me about it. At the very least, I would have liked her to ask for permission of some sort.
Ooh, oh, we're getting into gossip about her liking him, I bet. Ah, why is she so nice to him?
Why is Sony so nice to Kiryu-san? Has she ever cared about someone else like that?
She's a big fan of the Dragon of Dojima. Maybe she thought she could hide that from me. However, I could hear the overwhelming admiration seeping through her words.
Well, that explains it. That's pretty cute though, not gonna lie.
That reminds me, are you aware that when Sunny went around town with Kiryu-san, Zhao joined them? That was when she told me to keep watch over the different factions. In that moment, I felt as if I was being left out.
Huh. So now Kiryu-san's got Zhao on his side. Sounds like we're going all out now.
We most certainly are. Even I've come back to the fray. I do hope that I can be of some use to you, Kasuga-san.
Right on. It'll be like the good old times. Glad to have you back, Jungi.
It's a pleasure. I'll be delighted should I meet your expectations.
You already are. Chain attack downed enemies. You know, at least we're gonna get combo action. I might go to the Dolls and Devils playhouse or whatever it is, and just keep paying until his bond's all the way up. But I don't know. Depends if it's locked or not. But this is number 3.
Yo! Sup, Jungi? You up for another drink together?
Yes, of course. Your company is always welcome, Kasuga-san. I was glad to see that some things never change. For instance, Namba-san is just as pleasant as ever.
Pleasant.
Former nurse indeed, given his bedside manner. But I could tell that Kiryu-san trusted him.
That's great. I was hoping he'd pull through. Man, did he live up to my expectations. Real great. So even Namba's kicking ass over there.
Speaking of Ijincho, I just remembered something. Do you mind if I ask you something personal?
Huh? No need to beat around the bush. Go ahead, ask away.
Well, it's about you and Saiko-san.
Was wondering.
What? Wait, what? What about me and Sachan?
You proposed to her a few years ago, correct? But after that, she stopped contacting you. How are things going now?
Oh, right. Let me guess. You heard about it from Namba. I haven't told you guys about that personally, so I was wondering how you knew about it.
Oh no, I didn't hear about this from Namba-san. The Komijul web catches even the most minuscule of details.
What?
That was how I found solid information about you failing your proposal, Kasuga-san.
Oof.
Bro, seriously? You guys actually tracked that kind of info? What's up with that? Wait. And do Sunny and Zhao also know that I proposed?
It's not like I can hide information from Sunny. As for Zhao, well, she had no reason not to tell him.
Right. But man, did you really have to? I didn't want that spreading around.
What is there to hide at this point? We're all comrades who've put our lives on the line, aren't we?
This isn't the same as hiding. It's just something I need to resolve on my own. I'm done. I'm done thinking about it. It's up to the game to make this decision, because she keeps avoiding him hardcore. Then you think you could give me sure, advice.
Then you think you could give me some advice?
Unfortunately, I doubt I could share any good advice. I am, however, confident in being a good listener. So please, feel free to rant as much as you'd like. I promise not to tease you or make fun of you.
I doubt that.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Guess it wouldn't hurt to talk about it. The day I proposed to Sachan, I know now that I spouted all sorts of selfish things at her. I told her she could quit her job whenever we have kids, and that we could visit Arakawa-san's grave to make him happy. Sachan just smiled and said she wasn't bothered, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her since.
Not even once?
Not even once. She's completely ignoring me, won't even reply to my messages or pick up my calls. I've been avoiding Sachan's place too. If I showed my face there, I'd just be adding more fuel to the fire.
Ah, I see. That's reasonable of you.
Have you met up with her recently?
Yes, actually. I saw her when Kiryu-san came by. She treated me the same as always.
Same goes for Namba and the others?
Right. My apologies. This must be hard for you to hear.
Guess it's pretty damn clear she's drawn a line between us. Hey, Jungi, do you happen to know why Sachan's been avoiding me?
Ooh?
While I did discover that you proposed to her, I didn't unearth any details regarding what you said. And from my perspective, it would be wise not to speculate.
Okay.
But if Saiko-san truly intends to avoid you, then I'm sure she would have left you with some words to mull over.
Huh?
At least, I would think so, knowing what I do of your relationship. Had it been anyone but you, Kasuga-san, I have no doubt she would have told them to take a hint the moment she cut things off. You would be nothing more than a stalker if you kept it up after that.
Yeah, I totally get that. That's why I haven't been reaching out to her.
But you're not the sort of man who would hurt Saiko-san in any way. That hardly needs to be said. Saiko-san is also aware of that. Otherwise, if she did want to end things with you, she would have made that obvious.
So basically, you're saying Sachan hasn't completely given up on me?
I believe that's very much possible. Still, it would be difficult to confirm that yourself. If neither of you get the chance to reach out to one another, could I be your middleman?
Oh, you're asking to? I just realized I don't think Jungi Han's drink link is about him. This is Kasuga's drink link. Jungi Han is the protagonist for a moment here. God damn. Yes, please. That's just what I need. You sure it's okay to help? Yeah, sure. I'm kind of surprised he's asking to be the middleman. He's not saying I could do it for you. He's asking.
Yeah, please. That's just what I need, man. I don't even know what I should do anymore. I wish I could forget and be done with it, but in the end, I can't move on. I guess I just can't give up on her.
You're certainly no quitter. But that persistence is one of your best traits.
You're a nicer guy than I thought, Jungi.
Well, that's rather harsh of you, isn't it? But I'll overlook that for today.
Oh.
Well, can you blame me? When we first met, it felt like you were always making fun of us.
Sometimes the strangest food may become an acquired taste. The longer you chew on it, the more flavorful it gets.
Oh.
Ichiban Kasuga, you are very much the same way. And for someone in my profession, a friend who can cross those boundaries is all the more precious. You and Saiko-san and everyone else, I consider you all to be my good friends.
Oh, come on, man. I'm way too sober to handle all this sap right now.
Yes, I suppose that's fair. My apologies. Excuse me, barkeep. 2 more drinks here, please. 1 for me and 1 for my good friend here.
Fine. Guess I gotta go for another round if you're gonna be that insistent. Drink up, Jungi. To friendship, and to Sachan, too.
But of course, that's what I was planning to do this whole time.
He is so different. So different than the last game. Kind of love it. Combo attacks. All right, where do you stand here? I could give you presents. If we're close to like 4. He loves coffee.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that would take forever. I'll serve Sunhee a cup when I return. Thank you. That would take forever. So I think I'm going to... Where? Okay, District 5 is a requirement. I think I'm going to go here. I'm not going to show it because it's just watching strippers for like 20 minutes. Then I'm going to have to repeat this to get their bond up. No boy.
Hon, come see me again.
Look at that. All right. So you get 100 bond points every time you do this, if you do it right.
Thank you very much.
And I just want to point out, these 3 got to 100. I was just like, screw it. Why not? Why not just go all the way with it? So I maxed those 3 out, and he is almost 80. What were you, like 38 a minute ago? It's been about like 20 minutes, maybe. Not even that. Just me spamming X. We are insanely drunk now. If it like
Not bad.
Not
That
bad.
tasted pricier than it was.
if it kept going and kept adding on for every drink, my God, I spent like $200,000 on that. Yeah, about $200,000. But you know what? Our bonds are maxed. We can finish. Wait, talk to Tomizawa at Revolve? What do you mean? Tomizawa? What? What's going on here?
Nice going out there.
What? Are you telling me you have a 6th drink link? Well, this is going to be a long episode. Let's finish you, and then we'll talk to everyone. I might have to max him out now, simply to get it all in here. What? I did not know this. He's on the phone again. Subordinate. Right.
Yo, was that another call from your Komi Jewel subordinate?
It was, yes. Honestly, it's a bit worrisome. I was under the impression they'd be comfortable with everything. Now it's starting to feel like harassment, since they defer to my judgment on even the most trivial of matters.
But isn't it great they depend on you so much? I guess that means they still need you around. Feels better than being told everything's fine, even when you're not there.
Huh, I didn't consider that. You do make a good point.
Oh, yeah, I've been wondering. Who'd you leave in charge? Do I know him?
No, I don't believe you two have ever met. But they do know about you, Kasuga-san.
I think
Her name
everyone
is
does.
Yana, a young woman. Not yet 30, if I recall correctly.
Oh, you've got a girl working for you.
And before you ask, yes, she is quite beautiful. She's learned some mannerisms from Sunny herself.
Wow. So is she like a little sister to Sunhee?
It'd be great if she were, but the two of them aren't that close. At least not yet.
Okay. But you're training her because she's got promise. Don't underestimate young blood. It's great if they have room to improve. Don't underestimate young blood.
Don't underestimate young blood. They're quick to catch on. Best be on your guard, old-timer.
Honestly, if they caught on quicker, Ijincho would be safer for the next 10 years. I wouldn't have it any other way. Here, have a look. This is Yana.
Oh, damn. You weren't lying about her being pretty. You
Kind of
know,
looks American.
this doesn't really look like a picture of a boss and his subordinate. She's a huge fan of yours, ain't she?
Well, yes, she does admire me. But that's where the root of the problem lies. It's very likely that she doesn't want to make any mistakes in front of me, so she keeps asking me for direction.
So that's the deal with all the phone calls.
Up until this point, all she had to do was follow my orders without having to think twice. However, the moment Sunny and I stepped out of the picture, she's had to think for herself and make her own decisions. To keep both Komijul and the Liumang running as they are, she can't afford to take a short break. Yana has to learn just how much effort it takes for these groups to assert their authority within Yijincho.
I do feel a little sorry for her, though. I mean, you kind of dumped all this on her, right?
Is that truly the case?
Huh?
You never know what will happen in our world. One day, you might just lose those you've relied on. I believe that I've given her an ample opportunity to steel herself for such a situation, should it ever come to pass. Whether they like it or not, the ones who will come to inherit our legacy are those of future generations. It is my hope that she emerges from this situation a little more hardened.
I sure hope she'll understand.
Yeah, I feel you. And hopefully, Yana will get where you're coming from, too. It'd be pretty upsetting if she didn't, though.
I agree with you there. The fact that she keeps calling me only makes me more concerned.
Sounds like Yana's got herself a great boss. Back when I was under Captain Sawashiro, he either beat you senseless or yelled at you.
Or both.
You were the better option, Jungi. Like, way better. Because, you know, the captain would never want a picture with me.
Did you want one with Sawashiro? I'd pay good money to see that.
No, I thought about taking one before, but yeah, I'm good. Doubt either of us would be happy with that kind of photo.
You sure?
Devil. Another call from Yana. Pardon me, I have to take this.
I think it's just an excuse to talk to her. Or talk to him.
You know, for all his talk about wanting her to be more independent, he sure does dote on her. Guess I'll wrap it up here, all by myself.
Okay. Knockback chain. Okay, one more with you, and then I'm so curious what these things are. I wasn't picturing a 6th drink link. Means the other group has to get to 100 too.
Hello again, Kasuga-san. Huh. Oh, apologies. 1 second.
Come on, seriously? Is that Yana again? Oh, she really does call you for every little thing, huh?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Huh?
As we speak? How could you be so selfish? Unbelievable. Oh. So you're already here?
Hold up. Yana's in Hawaii?
I'm at a bar with my friends right now. I've mentioned it to you before. A place called Revolve. Yana, where are you right now? I suppose I'll come fetch you myself.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
It's exactly as you heard. Yana abandoned her duties in Ijincho and came to Hawaii. To think she'd leave her post just like that.
But you're still gonna meet with her, right? She's probably feeling real lonely right now, so let's hurry and bounce, man.
Yes, Yana truly is a beauty. I'm sure you're excited to meet her and all, but...
Come on, let's talk later, Jungi. Can't leave a lady waiting for long.
What a handful.
Making it hard for him to be a boss.
Huh? You're meeting Yana here, right? So, where is she?
How strange. Perhaps she got lost along the way.
No! Get your hands off me! I'm already with someone!
What the hell?
Get away from me, you creeps! I'm not that kind of girl!
Oh, come on, baby girl. Don't be like that. Just one drink. How about it?
Kill him?
Oh! Jungi Neem! Over here!
Hey, let's hurry and help her out. Jungi? What's going on here?
She doesn't need our intervention. In fact, she can take care of this situation herself. This is all an act.
What? But still,
Help me, Jungi Neem! I'm so scared!
hang in there, Yuna! We're on our way! Hey, the girl's with us. Sorry, but you mind leaving her alone?
Jungi Neem, I'm so glad you came.
Yuna, everything's gonna be all right. I'm here to help too.
And who's this? You her Prince Charming?
They let her go.
Yo, what am I, chopped liver?
Excuse me, gentlemen, but that girl works for me. I'd very much appreciate it if you let her off.
Hey now, we just want an hour of her time. You fellas can come on by and pick her up later. But she probably won't be able to walk straight by then, if you catch my drift.
All right, we gotta kill him regardless.
Asking her for a dance.
Neither do I. Fortunately, it would appear that negotiations are off the table.
Oh gosh, to think Jungi Neem would fight for my honor!
You guys just gonna keep standing in the way? All right, fine then. Let's see you block this! How the hell?
Now listen here, pal. You've been giving me the silent treatment this whole time, but come swinging my way? I think twice about that shit, man. Cause that seriously pisses me off.
You son of a bitch! You're fucking dead, you hear me?
So did she hire them so that he would come save her because she's in love with him? Is that what's going on?
Well.
Oh, speaking of, I haven't seen any of your skills. I've been autoing with them to avoid seeing them early,
Now's
but
our chance.
we're doing this first.
There's our target. Roger, here goes.
Oh,
Ass-kicking time.
Ichiban's not afraid to use a gun, I guess.
Open wide.
Okay, okay. Surprisingly, Hero doesn't do much damage compared to like Samurai and all that. I'm kind of surprised that they would have that. Oh my god. You have Cheap Shot, you have Divine Shot. This is new. I'm pretty sure. Poison Shot is a very nice. This is also new. A back attack guarantees critical hit and an additional strike. Huh. And this move is, we got to see it, of course.
I'll show you power.
Time to clear the way.
Okay, it's the same one. It's so unnecessary because they're just standing there taking it. He doesn't need to move around like that, but he does. He does. Look at this. These guys are 44 though. They're actually like
Nice knowing you.
decently high level, unlike all the other ones.
Not an enemy in
Good
sight.
times.
Oh, yeah. Now we can make his ultimate weapon.
On to the next level.
Oh.
I
Okay.
think I'm getting stronger.
Oh, right. I gotta go down.
Jungi Neem!
Yuna, to attention.
Sir, yes, sir!
Hey, what's going on here, Jungi?
Yuna's not a girl who'd be held up by these sort of men.
Mm-hmm.
She should have been able to take them out without our aid. I've trained her myself. Am I wrong, Yuna?
No, not at all. I was just ecstatic you came to my rescue.
Yuna likely calculated how long we would take to get here and planned for those men to hit on her by the time we arrived. The unlucky fools. They had no clue they were being played. How pitiful.
So basically you're saying she did all this just so you could save her?
Was I correct, Yuna?
Oh, you know me so well. I knew it. I just can't live without you, Oppa.
Dude, what's her deal? Did you seriously let this girl take the wheel?
I did. Though I'm starting to suspect that I made the wrong call.
Yeah. Certainly seems like it.
How could he be You have to hear me out, Kasuga-san. I was trying to do my best. I really was.
Okay, first, take a deep breath for me, Yana. Now, who's being cruel here?
Who else but Jungi Neem? He shot me a message saying he was heading to Hawaii, and all of a sudden I'm in charge. There's no way I could handle all that, but he went ahead and left me behind anyway, without a word. How could you, after all I've done for you? You know I'd do anything just to stay at your side.
Oh boy.
Regardless, do you think it's permissible to leave your post without further notice? Not to mention, Sunny isn't there either. So who exactly is looking after both groups as we speak?
Ki-hoon's taking care of it now. I figured it'd be a great chance for that pushover to grow a backbone.
Huh. Ki-hoon, you say?
It's got an interesting
Their
VA
problem? Something up with Ki-hoon?
Oh no, not at all.
delivery.
He's just incredibly fond of Yana and would do whatever she'd say. I wouldn't call him unreliable per se, so perhaps she made the right call. You made sure you executed a proper handover of authority to Ki-hoon then, correct?
Yes, of course. I shot him a message saying I was heading to Hawaii and that I left him in charge. The exact same thing you did.
Oh no.
Why, you presumptuous little...
Really following in her boss's footsteps, this one.
Listen, Yana, my situation is different from yours. Did you really think such a selfish act would be permitted?
Why wouldn't it be?
Excuse me? What makes you say that?
The problem at hand is that I came to Hawaii without your permission, right? But you're the one who came to Hawaii without Sunhee's permission.
What?
Huh? Hold up. I thought he came out here because Sunhee ordered him to. Bro, did you actually come here without telling her?
Again, our circumstances are completely different.
They're totally the same. You think so too, right, Kasuga?
Hey, Jungi, are you for real? That's kind of messed up, man.
It's not kinda messed up, man.
Oh, okay. This is obviously getting to you.
Look, since I was the one managing both organizations, my decision to leave Yona in charge should not be an issue. Also, Sunny and Zhao both ran off with Kiryu-san without telling me. It's not fair that they get to dump all the boring work on me.
I think so too. That's why I'm here in Hawaii.
Whatever you think, that's not your call to begin with.
Come on, that's not fair. Why do I get all the boring work?
Please tell me
Yana,
Ki-hoon.
Is that your phone?
It's probably just Ki-hoon. He's been calling me non-stop ever since I left Jinsho.
Is he coming to
Hello?
Hawaii?
What do you want, Ki-hoon? Huh? Say what now?
Wonderful. What happened this time?
Why the heck are you in Hawaii? What makes you think you can leave your post like that?
So Ki-hoon's here too?
Oh, this is absurd.
What the hell's going on with the Komi jewel? This shit is nuts.
What should we do, Jungi Neem? Ki-hoon's asking if we could pick him up.
Seriously? What is wrong with you people? Why must you all be so selfish?
Come on, man. Take a look in the mirror.
This is a great Matryoshka of of leadership being passed down. That was great. Made no sense.
Everything good now, Jungi?
Yes, it's all settled. Yana and Ki-hoon are returning to Japan. I even spoke with Sunny myself.
Nice. What'd she say?
She knew about everything, even without me telling her a word. Nothing gets by the queen of Gomijo. She told me that instead of wasting time, I should focus on doing what needs to be done in Hawaii. She even provided me with a cover by telling my subordinates that I went to Hawaii under her orders.
Nice save. Real talk, she's damn good at what she does. I guess you have to think fast when you're the boss.
I was rather hoping she'd scold me, since it's been some time.
What?
Shame she didn't.
Uh-huh. This coming from the guy who wasn't looking too hot a while ago. But still, you came all the way here to help without getting her permission. You've got balls, man.
Once I caught wind you had gone to Hawaii, I started gathering intel independently. Eventually, I learned what Palikana was and figured you might be stuck trying to get to Nele Island. The moment I wrapped up my investigation, I found myself on a plane to Hawaii. Truth be told, I felt a rush of excitement when all that went down. To think that I could once again fight at your side, to be called your worthy ally once more.
Jungi.
Though I never imagined you would ever bear witness to that shameful display. Such an embarrassment. I do apologize for all that.
I know you always keep a cool head, but hey, doesn't hurt to let loose sometimes, yeah? So what if you got a few weak points? We'll be there to cover them. That's what friends are for. And obviously, the more time we spend together, the more sides we'll see of each other.
This lecture of yours is actually getting through to me today.
Well, in that case, I'll let you off the hook. For now. Not really my thing to nag my friends and all. Because drinks taste better when we're both having one hell of a time.
Right, I'll drink to that. After all, the two of us are friends. Thanks for being there, Ichiban.
Anytime, man. Cheers.
I can't believe... I totally wouldn't even have pictured him just running off on his own without orders, especially since he told us that son he ordered it. But like that whole... He had a very... I really liked his whole drink link thing. I mean, it didn't really have anything to do with anything until 4 and 5, but still. I feel like we learned a lot about Jungi Han just now. Damn. And you have to wait till you're at 100. I want to see what's up with this 100 bond thing. What's going on? Yo, tell me, how about a drink? Hey, Ichiban, why not? I'm game. Like, we already resolved everything.
So, hey, I've been thinking about it over the last few drinks. You really are a weirdo, you know that?
Wait, what? You tried to throw down?
Come on, man. This whole friendship started at gunpoint, and you still bothered to help me out. Fast forward to today, and we're straight up homies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful is all. Meeting you changed my life. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, I hope we keep this up, you and me.
Me too. To raising more hell together, Tommy.
Oh, it's just a nice little, nice little thing. All right, let's see them all then. Up for a drink? Yeah. I like that. You get 100 and you just get a little...
Going over everything that's happened. You know, since I came to Hawaii. From meeting you guys to running around town, the whole thing's been unforgettable. Seriously, thank you so much for taking me back in. Means the world after I did such awful things to you.
Hey, we're good, remember? You also stuck your neck out for us, Chichan. You're someone we can count on. Though you do have a knack for causing trouble.
Maybe, but you'll always come help me out, right?
Say the word. Let's make sure we're always there for each other. Cool?
Cool.
I don't even think she needs to say the word. Okay, so these aren't exactly important. They're just little, you know, we're best friend nods. But I'm still going to get Jungi to 100 before we move on, I think. You want to grab a drink? Set him up, I'll knock him down.
Man, Hawaii's a trip, huh? To think we'd cause trouble out here. And it's the same old trouble, too. You're as recklessly kind as ever. Can't beat that.
You sure that's a good thing?
Of course it is. You're always giving 110%, even if you get nothing in return. I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's the only way I know. And hey, I can say the same about you, Adachi-san. We're two of a kind. And don't try to tell me we're not.
What can I say?
I'll bet we'll still be like this, even as a couple of geezers.
You already kind of are.
That's nice, huh? Two kind-hearted old farts. All right, then. Here's to grandpa-dom, baby.
Jeez, you're already feeling it, huh? Cheers, Adachi-san. To many more years, pal.
Grandpa-dom. All right. Let me get Jungi up, and then we'll do that, too.
To work today.
All right, that did not take long. Where are you? Where did you go? Oh. That did not take long at all. You want to grab a drink? Ah, Kasuga-san. Sure, I've got time.
Funny, the two of us would be off on another adventure like this. Life truly is unpredictable, wouldn't you say?
Hey, you're telling me. I mean, we're in Hawaii for crying out loud. Glad you came along, man. Really.
That's kind of you to say. I wouldn't want to disappoint, so I'll keep honing my skills. You have my word. Hopefully Sonny sees some growth as well, at least by the time I return.
Yeah, won't do you any good if all you bring back's a tan.
Well, no doubt I'd look fantastic, but I'd need to make sure it suits my style first.
Whatever you say, pal. Jeez, you never change, do you?
You're certainly one to talk, Kasuga-san. It's an honor to be at your side again.
I can't tell if, like, he actually likes her or not. I'm assuming he does. And it's like a chain of liking her, but Yoon likes him. Maybe Ki-hoon likes Yoon. You know, I have a feeling there's some sort of chain going on there, but awesome. So that is everyone. Surprisingly, I didn't think that we'd get this little bonus here, but we did. And everyone's maxed out. I'll do it with the other group if it gives me a chance to, because we could go to the cabaret. Oh, God. Rose something cabaret. I forgot what it's called. The one next to the house. I'll go do that if I have to, because they're not that far from 100. It would be nice to max them all out, because at 100 we can transfer the final thing, which is a extreme skill. So I'm gonna do that before I'll just do it between episodes, but that's gonna be the end of this one. In the next one, plot, and it should be plot until nighttime, when we can actually, you know, do Totose's walk and talk finale and the 2 side quests. And we still have to do the rest of Jungi Han's walk and talks, but I have no idea why they aren't on here yet. I figure District 5 will lead us to the boat, and I thought we'd take the boat and leave, so why wouldn't they be on here? But and maybe that's not the end of it. I don't know. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.
Please, count on me.